Hi everyone, welcome to our show, Technical Analysis for Beginners. I'm Roy Levine, founder and CEO at BulletproofTraders.com, a crypto trading membership site. I'm also the founder of Proficision.com, a crypto day trading hedge fund based on the Proficision market flow trading system, which I've developed over the last 15 years. Just to give you some background, help you realize, that I'm one of those who actually knows what they're talking about, right? So I have those credentials. So without any further ado, let's go right ahead, diving. Today, guys, our topic is rising wedge. Rising wedge, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that rising wedge in real time, live with an active position that I actually established a few days ago on the Binance, also known as BNB USD. So let's talk a little bit about the identification of that pattern, right? Because when we're talking about a rising wedge, we're talking about a potential downside reversal. When you have a rising wedge, we expect at some point a breakdown from the lower boundary of that wedge, and that's where the trade gets activated, the opportunity gets activated, and that's where we should be taking action. So let's go over this wedge. Because first of all, we need to understand how to identify the wedge. Now, we need 2 points of contacts on the bottom and as well on the top. So both boundaries, right, have to have these 2 points of contact. So for example, on the upside boundary, we can see 1 point of contact and then the second point of contact, right? On the bottom boundary, we have 1 point of contact and then a second point of contact right here. So that's where our wedge is set up and finished, right? Once we have those 2 point of contacts from both sides, the wedge is ready for a breakdown. Once price action starts to break down below the lower boundary, that's where we take action. You can see what happened here. A few days ago, price action starts to start to break below that lower boundary, and as it did, we started to take action. Now, once we get into position after the breakdown of the lower boundary of that rising wedge, you basically want to aim with that short position to you want to aim at the first point of contact on the lower boundary, which is roughly right here. So you can see my take profit order is already there, right? I have my stop loss level as price action began to break down, and we have our target, which is the first point of contact, and price action is on its way there after that breakdown. So this is how you set up a rising wedge properly. And at some point, once it gets triggered, you pull the trigger, of course, and set up an appropriate short position aiming at the first point of contact. All right? That's all there is to it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. Rising wedge, technical analysis for beginners. There you go. We're going to see you in the next video, guys. Take care.